Hello, can people hear me? Anyone out there? Gotta open up the doors for the barcade. Hold on a second. Actually, give me a quick second. Ugh, big piano in the way. Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys? Oh my goodness. So many people. Okay. I have to turn all the things back on because I had to turn a lot of things off to make this work. So, all right. Yep. That was me playing piano. Where is the chat? Oh my goodness, there's the chat. Hello, hello, everybody. I am Hachidori Hanabi. I am your harmonious hummingbird VTuber, and it is fantastic to see y'all. Oh my goodness, we all have a raid. Welcome in from Kagami. Hello, Kagami. It's good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have to. There's so much happening, so many places. Oh my god. Okay, let's. All right, a little less embarrassed now. Okay. So let me go ahead and catch up on everything. First off, I probably just need to turn on the background music because I think I had that on, but I think I accidentally undid that. So let me bring that back. Are we jazzing again? We're jazzing again. Okay, great. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thank you guys for showing up and for listening. Oh my goodness. That was the famous Dearly Beloved from Kingdom Hearts. If you love Kingdom Hearts, you love that song. One of my favorites going up every time I would open up the main menu for the games, I would always just be greeted with a warm, welcoming, and tear-jerking embrace of that song. So I figured that was a good way to sort of introduce the barcade, because it's one of my favorite games, which you will learn more about all the favorite games later. So that is on the way. But yeah, pretty exciting day ahead. It's the debut. We're here. We did it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, everything is happening. Okay. All right. So yeah, welcome in. Ooh, another follower. Thank you for the follow from Lychee. Hello. I probably have to make those bigger. I can't see. Oh my goodness, all these follows. Thank you. I'm not sure who followed during and who followed after, but thank you for to time scan as well for the follow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, at some point I actually want to do some behind the scenes stuff where I explain sort of how I set up some of this music stuff for live stuff. My setup is definitely a little jank. I'm not gonna lie, and there's a lot of random stuff that I have to do to make it work. But I'm glad that folks enjoyed it, and I'm glad that everyone was having a good time. So yeah. All right. Let me go ahead and yeah, just how is everyone's days going? I know it's a Monday, so probably a tiring start to the work week, but hopefully this is a energizing way to get things back and rolling. Yeah. I gotta catch up with. Oh my goodness, so many people said hi while I was playing. Thank you to everyone who came. Oh my goodness. So yeah, what is the plan for today? Okay, plan for today. I'm gonna do a little introduction about who I am, sort of things that I like, what kinds of stuff you'll see on the stream in the future, some big thank yous to all the people who helped me out, and everything. Yeah, people saying that okay. Times, yep, great now that I'm watching this. Yeah. Thank you for coming. I'm glad that I'm brightening your day. And Aravite, thank you. I'm glad you thought it was pretty. Okay. All right, that active music change is probably a good timing for me to start actually flipping over. Let's see if I can actually figure out how to do this. I know how to do this. I'm a professional streamer, guys, right? First stream, no scuff. Absolutely. Yes, vote of confidence. Okay. Gonna jump right back into here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this should pull up. That's right. Ye old debut slides! They are here. I am sliding into your Twitch feed with some introductory slides. You know, every VTuber does this, and I feel like it's the best way to kind of, you know, just talk about who you are, what kinds of things you like and whatnot. So, you know, bear with me if you've seen a million debut slides. I promise that I will hopefully have some interesting things for you guys to pay mind to, and hopefully you'll learn a cool thing or two about me that you also like. So that'll be cool. So let me see if is the audio still okay? Are we okay here? All right. Okay. So let me see if I can actually move myself over here into and nope, yes, nope, no scuff. We're good. Alrighty. So it's time to go over the debut slides. All right. So first and foremost, who in the hell am I? Who are you talking to? What is this virtual tuber doing on my screen? I'm Hachidori Hanabi. Like I said, I am a hummingbird VTuber. I go by Hanabi or Hana. I use she, they pronouns. If you want to call me Hanabi or Honey, that's perfect. But also, I've heard Hachi, I've heard other stuff, etc. Yeah, that is the usual. No background music though. Uh-oh, I think I know what's wrong here. Hold on. Please bear with us as we resolve the technical difficulties. I think I know what happened here. I know exactly what happened here. Hold on. We're going back to the concert scene. Actually, no, we're going back to the just chatting scene. This is because I neglected to include the background music. Also, you get to see this beautiful stinger over and over again. All right, now you should hear jazz. Yes? Jazz? Yes? And please don't eat me. Ah, please don't eat me. I narrowly avoided being eaten a few days ago. I talked about how on, like, I think I was on Twitter, I was saying, I have a tummy ache. And then people were like, oh, you want us to eat you? And I was like, uh-oh. I think Kagami was the one saying, yeah. And I know there are quite a few Predator folks in chat, so I am not prey. I am friend. I am burb friend, not food. Please don't eat the hummingbird. Speaking of which, I am indeed a sparkling violet ear hummingbird. We have the coolest colors. We are the teals and the blues and the purples, so always fun. Very teensy, very tiny, but we actually, fun fact about hummingbirds, and you're gonna get a lot of hummingbird facts on the stream. One of the fun facts is that you can actually find that most hummingbirds actually migrate. So they will travel long distances, especially in the winter when it gets cold, to places that are warmer, and then go back and whatnot. So hummingbirds fly, I think, entire continents sometimes, and I am hopefully traveling over some continents to see you. I know we have a couple of folks here who are actually on the other side of the world, so that's pretty cool. But yeah. So yeah, I am seeing, yeah, hummingbird. Yeah. You know, one of the coolest things, one of my dreams for the future is maybe someday I'll be able to do like a hummingbird tour of a place that's far away. Like some sort of vacation or something like this, or like a convention or something like this. That'll be fantastic. That's a long, faraway dream. For now, I'm just trying to keep this barcade running, which actually leads me into the next point. What do? I am the owner of this bird barcade, where we do a lot of stuff like playing games, we do some music like you heard earlier, and anything else it takes to keep people entertained and so that I can pay the rent for the barcade. Because rent's expensive these days. So keeping a barcade in tip-top shape is tricky stuff. And just a heads up, if you are not 18, please leave. Thank you. This is a adults only stream. Doesn't mean that I'm not, like, I will try my best to be mostly say so, but you know, just minors do not interact, the usual. And also, if you actually ever do want to drink, please be 21 plus. That is a thing that I'm supposed to say, I think, whenever I talk about alcohol things on television and broadcasting things. I don't know how the rules work. Someone call a lawyer for me. I hope there's a lawyer VTuber in here somewhere or something. Anyway, so yeah, you can expect to see all sorts of fun stuff here at the Bird Barcade. And I'll get more into details on what kinds of games in a little bit too. And yeah, It's actually pretty funny. I know that it's like 21 in the US. I know it's like 18 in other places. Like I know Korea it's 18. I know like some other countries it's 18. So I'm used to seeing some 18s, and also used to like, I know a lot of folks from like friends from Europe who like have what's it called? Friends who like were literally like just drinking as like, you know, kids growing up, where the family would just like give them wine to have along with the fondue or whatever. So like you know, like I will stick to the highest age law that I know of, which is 21, just to be safe and sorry. Safe rather than sorry. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 18 where I am. Yeah. And also, hi Sluggy, nice to see ya. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, so we are still doing the debut with slides. Let's move on to some quick hashtags. Everyone's got these. So fun fact, Hachidori is Japanese for hummingbird, and it's a mix of the word bee and bird. So I figured, what if I just took the last part of my name, Hanabi, and just went for bee birds? So you guys are the bee birds. Yeah. So that's the fan hashtag for you guys. Fan name, I guess, and so on. And then any fan art, if you ever, I love fan art, please send fan art my way. Big smoochies if you draw fan art of me. Hachidorable is the fan art tag that we're gonna go with. So Hachidorable, yeah. You're gonna get a lot of random puns on this stream in the future. I have fantastic plans for the long term that include some very silly shenanigans with pun names, but those will come along sooner rather than later. And yeah. And then Oshimark, just if you want to sort of symbolize, like, or ever need to like express, yes, this is Hachidori, this is Hachidori Hanabi, just like without having to write the full name out, it's just a little music note and a little feather, because I'm a harmonious hummingbird and I do music stuff and I also do other gaming stuff. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all of that. So moving on from here. Hello, Hiki. Good to see you. Alrighty. Okay. Some more basic facts. I am 14 centimeters tall. Yes, I'm tiny. That's kind of how hummingbirds are. I had to put a little magnifying glass on for you guys to see me. You know, if you want to see me like, you know, up close like this and see what I look like. Okay. Yes. We're done. But yeah. Hard to see. 'Cause I'm a little small. That's okay. We do our best. And yeah. Pretty tiny. My birthday is April 18th. So that's not for a while, another 6 months or so. So that's not coming up too soon. So, but yeah, I will remind folks when it's closer. And I'm gonna keep moving on. I speak a few languages. Yippee. I speak English, which, you know, if you haven't figured out by now, all along I was just an AI under the hood speaking English. No. This is me speaking English. So no worries. Don't be shocked. You can understand the stream. You are not dreaming. This is good. But I also speak a little bit of French. Je parle un petit peu de français. C'est pas facile, c'est pas couramment, mais je peux parler un petit peu de français. And also, I was about to say I parle. The mix of the language is my brain. I also speak some Korean. So 안녕하세요. 저는 하치도리 하나비입니다. 반갑습니다. Okay, I had to do the bow afterwards. It's just habit. Whenever you speak in Korean, you just bow afterwards. You're like, yes, it's me. Hello. Then you give the little finger hearts like the idols do. But yeah, yes. I am not French. I just happen to know French because I studied a lot of French back in school. So I have, you know, decent-ish, okay-ish French. Don't like quiz me. Don't like test me. I'm probably gonna have trouble understanding half the time, but I know enough to like survive in France to the point where like, well, one time I visited France and it was really funny because every time I would go to stores or to like in the city, the like local French people would all like make fun of my French or like want to speak English to me, and none of them wanted to speak French. But all like the immigrant workers were like, your French is great. You should keep speaking French. And it was like, it reminded me of like, so if there are any French folks in the audience, I'm so sorry, but I understand why people get frustrated with the French. But yeah, French mentioned. You are a banana? Or pineapple. Je suis un ananas. I think it's a pineapple. I think. The only reason I know this is because there's a Valorant player I know named Fake Ananas, and his Discord emoji is like a pineapple, and so I think he's a fake pineapple. So I know ananas is pineapple, I think. But yes, thank you, FG Crime Fighter. Thank you. Yes, my French is it's okay. I try my best. Yes. Baguette indeed. You know, but actually though, like, real talk. Nothing beats like a very fresh baguette in like in Paris on like a random like fall morning or a spring morning with like a coffee or something. Like the fresh bread in France is actually incredible. That is like one thing that I do miss from France, aside from a lot of the other stuff that was kind of frustrating in France. But yeah, also the French wines. You can never get sick of the French wines. Thank you for the follow. Oh wait, where'd my activity feed go? My activity feed disappeared. Oh no, the scuff. Oh no, the scuff. Oh, Dolphin Burp, thank you. I had to close my pop out there. That's what happened. Dolphin Burp, thank you for the follow. Thank you for popping in. Welcome to the Bird Barcade. But yeah, I won't say where I live, but let's just say, if you think about the time zone, you probably have a general sense of like what kind of place I live in. Like, I give my stuff in a particular time zone, and probably folks will know what that means. So, but I just happen to speak a lot of French because like I had a lot of French education growing up as a kid. So yeah, I you know, Arabite, you're right. I do live in I actually live in all your backyards. I stop by your hummingbird feeders in your backyards, which, by the way, important PSA, if you don't keep your hummingbird feeders cleaned and filled, we starve to death, because basically as hummingbirds, we will write down, hey, like, where is the food that I need? Oh, this person's backyard has food. Okay, great. Let me write this down, and then we will stop by every single time because we know it has a reliable source of food. If you suddenly stop filling the hummingbird feeder, guess what happens? We go hungry, and we spend a lot of energy just to get there, and then we die. So please keep your hummingbird feeders filled. Thank you. Yes. Room, what kind of nest do I live in? That's a good question. A very tiny one. A very tiny one. Actually, real Hanabi wishes her place was a little bigger and had a little more room. One of the problems is that my current gamer desk, though it is hummingbird scale size, is still a little bit too tiny for hummingbird scale size even still, and probably should be wider and bigger so I can fit my monitors on either side instead of having them all clumped together. So if you're ever like, huh, Hanabi looks very stiff and stuck in one spot, it's because I'm very cramped right now. And yeah, always looking for more friends to join the crew. Yes, room for one more in a nest. Oh yeah. I do have to spread my wings. Yep, I need a little more space for my wings. Space in the stomach. You know, that sounds like a warm and tempting offer, but I'm not sure how long I last in there, because I'd probably have to go get food the very next day. So like, yes and no. Thank you for the offer. I'm getting a lot of being eaten suggestions today. I'm trying to stay alive. Hopefully. It's day one at the barcade here, and I could, you know, who's gonna pay the rent if I can't run this thing? So, you know, trying to stay outside of people's stomachs for now. Alrighty. Moving right along. So yeah, as you might have figured out already, I play a lot of music things. I do a lot of flute playing stuff, which I might have more trouble with today, but might be in the future stream. Piano stuff, which you'll probably get to see more of today, which is also exciting. I do some music composition stuff and music production stuff, which is how I was able to get everything hooked up. Everything you just heard, maybe like 20 minutes ago, was pretty much all set up using Ableton. So I was just playing my piano, digital piano, into Ableton, and then having you guys listen to the Ableton output, which is tricky because Ableton adds some lag in, so I have to mute my Ableton on my like physical end, but also keep it alive on your end, and it's it gets confusing and frustrating and terrifying. And yeah, good old Abel indeed. Honest Abe, good old Ableton. Actually, I think Ableton is actually a German company? I forget. Someone should fact check me on that. Anyway, moving on from that. Yeah, I am also, most importantly, I play a lot of Tekken 8. If you like Tekken 8, this is the place for you. If you like Tekken, this is the place. We will be doing a lot of Tekken 8 in the Bird Barcade because it's the Bird Barcade's favorite video game. Yes. However, don't be afraid. We also will have a lot of other games. Tekken will just be the sort of regularly reoccurring one that you'll see a lot because that is kind of the game I do play a lot. I also do a lot of shoutcasting for it, so you might even see me in the future on some people's tournaments, commentating for them. And I also do a lot of random cosplay stuff too. I've actually cosplayed Jun Kazama from Tekken before. So yeah. Yes. Any folks who want to play me in Tekken 8, I always love playing people in Tekken 8. There's always something to learn from literally every game. Doesn't matter if you literally know none of the buttons or if you are literally God of Destruction. I will hopefully always learn at least one thing, and that's what I try to do, and I try to stay positive. One of the things that the Tekken 8 journey has been big for me on is just in terms of learning how to be mentally, like, okay with all the different things that can happen in a fighting game, because these games can take a toll on your mental, and like I think that's a big thing for everyone to work on. But if you can master your own mind when it comes to playing the game, then you can master your mind in like a lot of life things. So fighting games are really cool for that. Who do I play in Tekken? I am a Jun Kazama main, hence the Jun Kazama cosplays and whatnot. But yeah, I actually have a funny Jun Kazama custom that kind of looks like my how I look now. So maybe pretty soon, actually, you'll get to see that. Maybe not tonight, but in a future stream for sure. And yeah, so lots of Jun Kazama gameplay. And yes, she does use the burbs, so it's very thematic with me. I can't electric. All I have are Wind God Fists or Wind God Wings. Understandable. It's part of why I don't play a Mishima. All the Mishimas you usually have to do, like, you really have to have your electrics and electric combos. Tricky. Not easy. So, yes. But, you know, I actually, maybe one of these days we should do like an electric wind god fist challenge day or something. That would be fun. Ideas, many ideas. All right. So yeah, lots of Tekken 8. But even if you don't know how to play Tekken 8, or you even really haven't like looked at Tekken 8 before, or you've never heard of Tekken 8, which I was surprised by, or if you haven't, that's okay. Welcome in. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two. I'll actually be doing some stuff where I do some ranking up and sort of talking through my process of how I do the rank ups and whatnot. So I'll be working on that as well. Yeah. All right. What other things do I like? I really like bouldering. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow, Cyber Neotypus? Neotypus? Oh god, I'm gonna have to learn to pronounce things on the fly, aren't I? Oh, my reading comprehension. Welcome in regardless. I hope I got your name right. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, so things I like to do. I enjoy bouldering, so I will not use my wings and be fair and just try to climb, which is kind of tricky. Some big jumps are needed, but I do some bouldering. I also like to snowboard, which is unusual for a hummingbird, I know, because again, I could just fly down the hill, but usually I have my little teensy sized, like, imagine like a tech deck sized little teeny like board. That's me on a little tech deck board sliding down a mountain. Very fun. Try not to get trampled. Also, I actually low-key, you'll find out pretty quickly that there are some very dorky parts of me. I really love the weather. Like I said, hummingbirds really need to know all about weather because we have to move from place to place and migrate a lot of times. But also, that led to me being a really big weather person, so I learned about how to forecast the weather. So if you gave me a place and a location and maybe 30 minutes, actually not even 30 minutes, more like 10 minutes, and like an internet connection, I could probably find you a pretty good forecast using computer models alone to figure out what the weather's gonna look like for you the next couple days. Actually, literally, if you ever have weather questions, I have some random assortment of weather knowledge that is not completely always accurate, but good enough to predict stuff. I actually went to a weather camp back when I was a kid, where I would learn how to predict the weather, and we would have the little green screen in the back, and we learned to sort of, what's it called? Point to the map and be like, hey, it's gonna rain over here. It's gonna snow over there. It's gonna be cool over here, etc. So that was always fun. Yeah. And then also, I love playing DDR, Dance Dance Revolution. I've been a lot more lax with this lately because I've been pretty busy with doing a lot of Tekken 8 things and preparing for, honestly, this stream. But I do love my trips to Round 1 and all these things to play DDR. If you like DDR and rhythm games in general, I love rhythm games. Okay, this is a very big tangent, but there was this game called Love Live School Idol Festival, and if you liked that game, oh, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, ND. I can't read, but hello, welcome in. Welcome to the Web Arcade. We were just talking about things I enjoy. Main thing here being that I really loved this game called Love Live School Idol Festival. It was a thing that I really enjoyed, and then it kind of got murdered by the developers, so it's a little tragic. I'm a little sad about it, but that's okay. Also, I just realized that, the chat isn't showing up in the chat box. I'm so sorry, chatters. I'm not sure why that's not working. I will try to get that fixed for the future. It isn't a first stream without scuff. Oh well. In any case, yes, Love Live enjoying was a big thing I did. You will probably see some more references to that in the future. And oh my gosh, I missed a lot of random chat in the meantime. Oh boy. Yep. So, I wish I could control the weather. That would be fantastic. I would make it snow all the time, even though that's bad for me. Because I just love seeing snow. And then, yeah, bouldering, definitely not easy without the use of my wings. Very tricky, but I try my best. And my favorite cloud, that's a great question. It'd be a toss-up between probably like cirrus clouds that are really thin and skinny and really high up when the sun is setting. They sort of like allow, like sort of shade the sunset in a really cool way. So big fan of those kinds of clouds. Also, the cumulonimbus clouds that are just like really poofy are also really fun because they just look like they'd be really squishable. And the funniest thing is you always say, oh, I wish I could sleep on a cloud. And you're like, well, you really can't. Because having flown through some clouds, I know that like, try to fly like sleep on a cloud, you just fall right through. Like it's water vapor. It's just condensed. You can't really, like, it doesn't support weight. I'm sorry. If your dream was to sleep on a cloud, then sleep on some marshmallows instead. Buy a bunch of marshmallows from the supermarket and just pour them onto your bed and sleep on that. Alrighty. So, but yeah, and someone saying that Idol Master is better than Love Live. You know what? I'm trying not to get into fights on my first day. That's why I didn't do Tekken my first day. but that's okay. Honestly, Idol Master also very goated. I just never really spent as much time on it. But I know Idol Master is also very good. So if you like Idol Master, there is still a place for you here, even if it is second best to Love Live. You heard me. You heard me. Yeah. What you gonna do about it, huh? Gotta pull out the sunglasses for those hot takes. Alrighty. Okay. Moving on. Next. Yeah. No bans yet. No bans yet. It's just a preference. People can like what they like. I'm not gonna be like, you can't like that thing. Unless if it's actually illegal for you to like that thing, then be gone. For instance, if you're a bot and you come here saying, free streamers, free viewers, then, yeah, Ali's gonna bonk you on the head and ban you if you do that, so, please don't do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Hello. Alrighty. So, oh, okay. So this is the embarrassing part. So, as much as I know about weather and random things and whatnot, Dolphin, don't tempt me! Dolphin, don't tempt me! oh, wait. Do people want to be the first ban? Is that why? Is there sort of like a badge of honor for being the first ban? Yeah. I think Kagami counts as the first raid, but, oh boy. Alright, well. I don't know why. Oh. Okay. Ope indeed. Immediately shot. What a play. It was spam! Okay, well, the first ban actually went to a real spam. Unlucky. It could have been one of y'all, but y'all were too late. A true spammer came in first, and Ali did. Jump. Big thank you to Ali, by the way, for being the first mod. Thank you, Ali. You have been a great friend all these years. You are goated. Thank you. And thank you for calming me down when I was suffering at Evo. We have many stories about the fighting game community. Many stories. Anyway. Don't tempt me, Ari. I will exercise my bonking powers. I will get the bouncers at the Bird Barcade to bounce you out of here. All right, so oh, I realize I'm covering this up. Hold on. Let me actually move myself out of the way. Woo! Move over here. Yes, a little mini flight, mini expedition. Actually, make myself a little bigger. Okay, so I did not realize this, but for someone who understands random stuff about, like, you know, weather and things and whatnot, one of the funniest random stories about me is that I did not realize that tumbleweeds were a real thing until a road trip a couple years ago. I think I put last year here, but it's actually like a few years ago, so yeah. But what happened was that I was on a road trip in the US for the first time in a long time, and we were going down the West Coast. And you know, in movies how like you see like, oh, like here's a very deserted place in the middle of the desert, dum 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 dum, you know, like, or not quite like that, some sort of banjo music or like a guitar, and like, you know, you hear like the whistling and they're like all like standoff and whatnot and cowboy hats, and then you see the tumbleweed roll by and you're like, okay, tumbleweeds, that means no one's around. Cool. Well, my silly dumbass thought that the tumbleweeds were just like a funny little like movie trope. Like, you know, the Wilhelm scream is a thing where like, ah, right? The scream. And that's like someone's falling or whatnot, right? I thought it was like that, where like, oh, tumbleweeds are a thing that are used to signal that there is no one here. No one is there. Just the tumbleweed. I thought it was just like a little fake thing. And then I was on this road trip, and along the way, on the road, what do I see? But a literal just ball of knotted, gnarly branches rolling across the road on the highway on I-5. Yep. And so I told my friend, hey, I thought tumbleweeds were like a movie thing. And he just stares at me in the face and says, you thought tumbleweeds were a movie thing? And I was like, yeah. It was like, you really need to travel more. So with that, I do want to travel a whole lot more to a lot of fun places, to other people's streams, to other countries and whatnot. But yeah, lesson be learned. You should really see the world, and you know, sometimes you gotta filter your internal thoughts and not say that you don't know what a tumbleweed is, because then you'll be embarrassed and, you know. Alrighty. Tumbleweeds are real. They are a thing. They do exist, and you can see them. Yes. They're actually quite a problem, because they can actually like get knotted in places and like basically knock over like stuff in people's yards and things in places in the Southwest US, for instance, and whatnot. Yeah, complicated. Tumbleweeds. Thankfully, no tumbleweeds here. Thank all of y'all for being here. All right. Okay, this one is things that I like, on top of things I already talked about, and it's kind of, you might notice a little theme here. It's very, very subtle theme. Please, again, refill that feeder in your backyard. I really, really like traditional hummingbird meal, which is flowers, nectar. I also like fun cocktails that are made with nectar, which is always fun. I really like roses and peonies, hydrangeas, and especially tulips. Tulips are great, and lilies are also fantastic. Flowers. We love flowers. On top of that, I also love some non-traditional meals. So, not many hummingbirds are sushi connoisseurs. If you know any fish VTubers, I apologize to them. I'm so sorry. I will eat you the same way all these people in chat want to eat me. I love sushi. I love Korean barbecue. One of my favorite foods of all time. Yes. Apologies to any cow or pig VTubers. Man, I am really hurting a lot of animal friends here today. I'm so sorry. Wow. I'm very murderous. I apologize in advance. Pasta, on the other hand, is not very murderous. Pasta is very good without being murderous. Yes. Very good. We love pasta. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Where's my Tiffany feed again? Welcome in, Claudia Star. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Bird Barcade. Yeah. I also really love... The reason why I put this here is because a lot of people don't like this. I heckin' love natto. Like, if someone told me that I could have free natto on a daily basis for breakfast with some rice, you wife me up immediately. Like, if you just gave me, if you said my gift for you is to give you free natto and rice for the rest of your life, marry you on the spot. Marry you on the spot. Easy. Done. Was saying bet in the chat? Yes. Bet? Absolutely. Free natto and rice? Bet. Wiped up. Immediately. Avian Alliance? Yes, Claudia Star. Avian Alliance. We can herd all the other animals. Just the birds are a feather. We flock together. Something idioms, etc. Yeah. But I do love all these things, and I love many more kinds of foods. Those are just some of my favorites. I also love sharing amazing restaurants with friends. Those who know me will know that my favorite thing to do when people visit like places where we go together is always I will research like what is the best food in this place, and I will find it, and I will search it up, and I will make time for us to go there if we can, and then just give us like a fun experience. I love being able to share amazing restaurants. That is one of my favorite things to do. Also, I love pairing really good food with refreshing drinks. We all love refreshing drinks, so I love that. And well, that's why we're on a Bird Barcade, right? Is to have very nice, refreshing drinks along with everything. Also, I also love yapping. I've been yapping a lot already, as you can tell. In fact, I expected to be about... Oh god, it's already been 40 minutes. I expected to be like 10 minutes in at this point. I did not time this very well. We might be here for a while, folks. I yap a lot. Like, I will yap forever if you don't stop me. I will yap constantly. I'm that yappa you see on the TikTok, where like the yapper just doesn't stop yapping. That's me. So that's great for streaming. Not so great in person when someone else is trying to talk. If I miss something, please ping me and be like, hey, I missed you. You missed this thing, Hanabi. You were yapping. So I know that, I missed it. Because I might just, if I miss you in chat sometimes, I'm so sorry. I was probably just yapping away and not realizing that I was yapping away. So apologies in advance. For instance, I should check on the chat again. Yes. And then marriage immediately. Yep. Also, hi, Scarlett. Good to see you. Hope your streams have been good. Just a heads up, Scarlett, I heard that Buckshot Roulette is coming out with a multiplayer soon, so that should be super fun. So if you ever want to play that, let me know. But yeah, yapping a lot. If I'm playing Tekken, absolutely. Also, Callie says hi. Hello, Callie. Hello, Callie, the cutest bun. I miss you. Hello. And also, we love yapping. Woo, yes. Yapping is real and true. Yes, I will yap forever. I will be down to play together. Yay! Yes. Buckshot Roulette. If folks don't know, Buckshot Roulette's a really cool game. I honestly haven't played it. I just have watched a lot, but I know sort of how it's worked out because I've watched a lot of Let's Plays of it. And oh my god, that game is fantastic. But all this time it's only been for one player. Now they're releasing a multiplayer update on Halloween, which is so exciting. So, I cannot wait to see the kinds of crazy shenanigans that are going to happen in the future. Also, thank you, Scarlett, for the follow. Yes. I cannot wait to see the crazy shenanigans that will happen on the collabs. Like, you bet your bottom dollar that the big streamers are going to be playing, like, the Buckshot Roulette multiplayer as soon as it launches. Cause that stuff, like, you're gonna get some viral moments from that. That stuff is hilarious to begin with for just a one player versus AI. Imagine the shenanigans when people like saw off the shotgun and they're like, yes, you are dead. They shoot it, it shoots a blank, and the other person on the other side's like laughing their butt off. ARAM yapping, yes. More details to come, but I am always down to ARAM yap. I love playing. If I scare some viewers away with this, I'm so sorry. I recently got re-addicted to League of Legends. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So you will see League on this channel. It must be done. And ARAM yapping will happen. All of the gasps and okay buys in chat. Yeah. Oh man. Scarlett, don't tell me you're going on hiatus because I'm playing ARAM. I'm just kidding. I hope you have a good hiatus and a good break. Okay, good. ARAM enjoyers unite. I think actually one of my favorite streamers, FeeDX, he used to be a League player before he plays Tekken, so I think he still does some League stuff sometimes with folks like Lily Pichu and others, so it's pretty fun to see that the League to Tekken pipeline is real. It is extremely real. And yeah, one more thing that I also love is I love oh, actually I forgot to mention, so one silly thing that I will do where I live in a city. I will not tell you which city because I don't want you coming and finding me. Yes. Anyway, one hobby of mine is to actually just, if I'm walking around in downtown in the city I'm in, I will just like eavesdrop and like I see a tourist and the tourist is like looking on their phone like, gosh darn it, I can't find a place to drink. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to eat. I'll just be like, oh, you like food? You like drinking? Want to like go eat and drink? I'll just be like, here are like 10 really good places that are like one block away. Want to go? And they'll just be like, okay. Sure, random stranger. You seem nice enough. And they're trying so hard not to be scared. And I'll just be like, yeah, let's go. And then sometimes I'll just make random friends that I'll never meet again. I love that. That like, it comes with it. Like, if you're a barcade owner, if you're a bartender, really, you gotta be a little bit like down to talk to people. Which is why it's always surprising me when you like meet bartenders or like meet like people at bars who are like not down to chat. Like they're just on their phones. They have their wine or their drink. They're just like staring at their phone, not talking to anyone around them. It's like, why are you sitting at the bar portion of the honey? You shouldn't sit there. You should sit at a table if you want to do that. If you're sitting at the bar, you should talk to your bartender at the very least. And bartenders should talk to all the customers and sort of strike up conversations. So I'm always surprised by that. But you know, the good part is I love doing that. So sometimes it kind of scares people and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah. Also, Nasaga, thank you for the congrats. Yes, I do randomly abduct people. Yes, it is hospitality. Exactly. See, Dolphin Burb, you get it. That's how it works. You gotta give people a nice time and be nice to them, and them, you know, otherwise how are you gonna ever make friends, right? Alrighty. Okay, moving forward, and things I do not like. Not a very long list, but some big things. Number 1, tummy aches. I get a lot of tummy aches. Yes, I do. It's very painful. It's not fun. I am cursed with loving food and also being pained by it. So if I ever have to stop a stream because I'm dying, I will tell you it's tummy ache. Yeah, tummy aches. Runs in the family. Daddy Hanabi, Daddy B-Bird, also same problem. So yes, we tummy aches, big problem. I literally had a tummy ache like 2 or 3 days ago from some bad cheesecake that I ate, and I was out the whole day. I missed so many friends' streams. I was so sad. I was like, no, I have to see their streams, and I couldn't. I was like, I'm dying. I hope I don't die even more. I dislike daylight savings time. I know it's a very specific dislike, but trust me, it's so random. It's so outdated. It doesn't make any sense. It steals sunlight away from us. Like, and it yes, I love hanging out at night, but I don't like it when the night is at like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m., right? When the sun sets super early. Not fun. We don't like that. So daylight savings time, no one likes it. Not a fan. Yes. Valorant crashing my PC. So for friends who have known me for a very long time, I used to have this problem where Valorant would crash my PC after my first game without fail every time I played it. Then I would reboot and it would be fine for the rest of the night for about an hour or so, and then it would do it again. Over again. Never happened with League, never happened with anything else, just Valorant. I don't know. It is trying to save me. I did suffer a lot in Valorant. I'm not gonna lie. I will suffer more in Valorant. I'm also not gonna lie. But yeah, not a fan. I literally ended up buying a new PC just so that I could play Valorant without my PC dying every time, so I could actually play ranked and not, you know, grief my entire team by crashing every few rounds. Finally, well, I don't think it's final actually. Maybe it's second to finally. I hate dropping my combos, especially when it matters a lot. I have dropped combos all the time when I play Tekken 8, and Nothing hurts me more than that. It really hurts. Okay, this is a very specific thing. If you use TikTok on your phone, you will understand. Or if you have a weird like internet connection, you'll understand. Sometimes you see a really good TikTok, but for some reason TikTok refreshes because you accidentally swiped like down instead of up by accident. And then TikTok is like, I'm going to hide that thing from you forever. No matter what you put in the search bar, no matter what you decide to do, you will never, ever see that TikTok again. You're doomed. It was the funniest thing ever. You cannot share it with your friends. You cannot see it anywhere. You are doomed to sadness. I hate that. I hate that so badly. TikTok does that. I'm just like, TikTok, you're doing this to me. So that is one of my biggest dislikes. It's one of my pet peeves. And so it's why literally whenever I see something on TikTok, the first thing I do is I don't even do the like. I just do the fave because I'm like, save it, bookmark it so I can never lose it again. So I can share it to my friends. Oh God, that was a sudden big jump in the jazz. But yes. Also, one more thing I dislike, which is actually the funny story for why the stream was like maybe 1 minute delayed. I realized at the last minute that this video that I'm using, which is the jazz in the background, it kinda does this thing where it has ads because I'm a cheapskate and didn't have YouTube Premium. And I didn't realize this until I tried playing it for a few minutes while I was waiting to start stream, and I was like, oh my God, it has ads, but didn't show the little yellow bars on the bottom where it tells you like, hey, there's gonna be an ad here. Didn't do that. It just randomly started playing it. I was like, oh no. Oh no. We're gonna get an ad. I actually had you block and it still did it. Like, I was like, it's over for me. The stream is doomed. Randomly, you're gonna hear ads for Factor or Hello Fresh or, you know, or all those weird companies that Raid Shadow Legends now, or worse yet, the random phone mobile games where it's like you see the little 2 gates on the other side. It's like, oh, ×2 and -10, but if you shoot this one, it turns into +1, and then you like walk through it, and it's like the person is obviously playing badly to frustrate you to get you to play the game. Actually, I should have added that to my dislikes. Mobile phone game ads where they purposely play badly to get you to buy the game or to download the game are so painful. Oh my God. But yeah, so I actually had to shell out for YouTube Premium just to make sure I had jazz for you all. So if you're enjoying Jazz Opa's jazz, it's because I paid money for that. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I hate when I'm watching a video to sleep to and some loud ass ad starts, but yeah, I will fall asleep to my jazz, and I'll like not to jazz, to my video, to my freeform. Yes, I fall asleep to freeform jazz. It's the white noise I need. I do love jazz, but you like jazz? Had to throw that one in there. Wait, I should no. What I should actually do is the hey, you like jazz? I had to do it to him. Alrighty. Okay. Time for everyone's favorite section, the favorite games. What games does the bird like? What is Hummingbird's favorite game? Number 1. Katamari Damacy. A classic. A joy. Lovely. Gorgeous. What can we say? We can't help but be amazed by the sight of this game. We love it. We enjoy it. We stan it. I actually have a fantastic story about some of the music. Actually, I have so many Katamari Damacy music stories. Because, did you know that... Oh, well, I'll save that for another day. This is a happy stream. So we're going to do happy stream stuff today. I have sad stories about Katamari too. But Katamari and the whole Katamari series are fantastic. If you have not played that game, you have to play it tonight. It's available on, I don't know, anywhere you can get it. Also, hello, welcome in. I heard the beep boop. Welcome in, Kuro! Kuro! Good to see you. Hi, welcome in. Yes. We are debuting. Yes. We're talking about our favorite games. Katamari Damacy is one of the best games. Haven't played it? Gotta play it. Yes. Hi, Raven. Thank you. We are chatting about how Katamari is a good game and Valhalla. Yes. So before this game, I had thought about being a hummingbird for the longest time. Yes, well, I've always been a hummingbird. But, I thought about being a bartender for the first time once I played this game. This game, to say it changed my life is an understatement. If you haven't played this game, it is a game where you basically just serve drinks to people. And depending on what you serve, the story will change a little bit. And your whole thing is to just serve the right drinks to get the happy endings. And sometimes, like on your first playthrough, you will not. I repeat, you cannot get all the stuff on the first playthrough. Also, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Raven, welcome in. Yes. If you want to play that game, you're going to have to play it twice. And it's got great replay value because you can change what you do the second time around. There are all sorts of matters of endings. You can get different endings every time. It is gorgeous. And the music. One thing, I mean, being a musical, harmonious hummingbird and all, music is very important to me. Katamari has beautiful music. Valhalla has beautiful music. You'll notice a theme with a lot of the games I pick. Beautiful music is a very important thing to me. It's got great music. You got my heart. Valhalla, I would consider buying a record player just to get the vinyl for Valhalla and play it at home all the time. I love that game. So good. The music is fantastic. Ratchet and Clank. So if any folks played a lot of PS2 games growing up, this is probably one that they had. Ratchet and Clank, very fun game. Lovely game. You cannot go wrong with this game. It is one of the forerunners of the sort of like action platformer you see, not platformer, what am I talking about? Action 3D game that you see today. Beat random stuff up, smash random boxes, blow everything up, big weapons and whatnot. Ratchet and Clank. I think one of the funniest stories is Mama Hachidori also loves this game. She also loves Katamari actually, and some of the other games on my list here. But Mama Hachidori used to always say that every once in a while she realized the power of video games when she was driving once, and she saw some lamppost and she was waiting at a street light, and she wanted to she pressed instantly with her thumb where her controller would have been on the steering wheel and accidentally honked because she wanted to do the thing where you jump and you hit the floor and you explode all the lampposts for all the bolts. She wanted to do that in real life, and she was like, yeah, now I understand why violent video games are dangerous. And it was the funniest thing I'd ever. I was like, oh my god, Mom, you fell into the violent video game propaganda. But in any case, yeah, Ratchet and Clank, an absolute classic. I love it. If you haven't played that game, also got some bangers for tunes. Not the same kind of bangers you might think of from Valhalla or Katamari or some of the other ones, but some banger tunes in there as well. Yes. Moving on to, well, this one shouldn't be a surprise at all, wouldn't it be? Kingdom Hearts. I love this series. No matter how much people shit on this series, I will always love Kingdom Hearts. No matter what people say about the Door to Darkness. Yeah, we don't care. We love Kingdom Hearts so much. The music, the storyline is complicated as hell. It makes no sense. It's silly, but you can never take away the power of my friends. Kingdom Hearts is light. Yeah. And that's why I played Dearly Beloved at the start. I think I really love that game a lot. Also, Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep fucks, by the way. I love that game. Loco Roco. Some people might not know this game. This game is a little silly game for the PSP. It's a little, basically you have these little singing little dudes, and you start with one dude, and all you gotta do is just roll from side to side and pick up more dudes and form little blobs together, and the blob gets bigger, and you basically just avoid thorns. You avoid the scary little moja creatures that try to eat you. It's a very fun time. It's fantastic. Absolutely recommended. I think there are now PS4/PS5 ports of the game, so definitely worth checking out now. I think back in the day it was only PSP, but yeah. Also, welcome in, new follower. Welcome in. Oh, hello, Lathy. Good to see you here. The candy shop owner visits the barcade. Hello. You were set free. Good. Glad to hear you are free to get your post-work cocktail in. Hello. We're just talking through some of the fun games, and then, oh my goodness, yeah, I keep forgetting, I keep yapping and forgetting that there are people in the chat saying all these things about for instance, someone said that my mom is based. Thank you, Mama Hachidori will love to hear that she is based. Both my parents are actually quite gamery. My daddy Hachidori was the one who suggested Katamari and Loco Roco to my family, and also Kingdom Hearts to my family, and Ratchet and Clank. Actually, I think Dad kind of recommended most of the stuff. Yeah, he's true gamer. He complains sometimes about Final Fantasy VII, the remake, being good but not the turn-based that it used to be, because he misses turn-based. It's not the same feel, not the same vibe, he says, and I understand what he means. Like, I understand, like, there is some joy in the sort of the turn-based nature of some of those games in the past that is really fun to do. People out here saying your account based. I see more Loco Roco enjoyers in the chat, and oh man, the doctoral, yeah, if you want to understand Kingdom Hearts, you really need a doctoral thesis. Like, this series is so confusing. Like, 13 hearts of darkness and 7 hearts of light, and it's confusing. I think there's a whole video series where some guy tries to explain Kingdom Hearts in like an hour, and like I think he has to like call one of the Xemnases like Billy Zane, and another Xemnas is like Xemnas, and Ansem. One Ansem is Ansem the Wise, and one Ansem is Billy Zane, and it's funny. I think I'll try to link that in the Discord later, which, by the way, if you haven't joined the Discord, you should stop by the Discord. We're gonna definitely have fun little events in there, maybe some random fun shenanigans from time to time. But yeah, yes. Yes. Oh my god, L GameCube. Someone said L GameCube, and I whoever said that I had a PlayStation childhood and L GameCube, Dolphin, you're so right. Growing up, I had 0 Nintendo consoles except for like a Game Boy Advance that had like 1 or 2 games. So I ended up with a lot of PlayStation stuff. I feel like I ended up okay. I did okay, right? Parent Burbs did pretty well. But yeah. Kingdom Hearts on stream when? Maybe someday, actually. There was a long time back when I tried to play Kingdom Hearts really quickly, like speedrunning style, and I did pretty badly at it, so I kind of gave up it a while. But maybe we could do a Kingdom Hearts playthrough sometime, and I could just gush about all the different things in Kingdom Hearts. That would be fun. And now they do have PC ports now. Oh my god, I forgot about this. It's not just the Epic Games version, they have the Steam version. Okay, I will pencil that down on the list of random content things to do. Yes. Okay. Moving on a little bit. One Ansem is a Billy Zane. Yeah, exactly. It should go on a shirt. It should go on a t-shirt. Who was the Master of Masters? Yeah, I want to know too. Everything's on Steam now. Play Metroid Prime and Wind Waker and get me back. Okay. So like, I do agree these games are fantastic, and I have also watched playthroughs of the games because I felt like, oh shoot, I missed out, right? So like, I'm aware. PlayStation's still goated. I'm sorry, it's just goated. Although I will say the Sonic games, there are some Sonic games on GameCube that I'm like, damn, wish I had those. Yep. The Sonic Adventure games, yeah, those were pretty poppin'. You gotta escape from the city at least once, That's essential part of any kid's breakfast is escaping from the city. All right. Oh yeah, what to fulfill the tropes, I guess. What would it be if I didn't put Celeste on this list? Celeste is a game that I actually didn't really get to play until pretty recently. Actually, fun fact. But I do love the music from Celeste. I do love Celeste. Did it cause me lots of rage? Yes. It caused me so much rage. It was so painful. Celeste, such a great game. Oh god, I wanted to throw my controller more than I did any fighting game, actually. Pretty painful. But yeah. So, very fun game though. So I did put it on the list. I put it on. I think it's beautiful music wise. I love it so much. I cannot get over it. Fantastic. Oh, what's this? Is it the critically acclaimed MMORPG with a free trial up to level 70, including the critically acclaimed Heavensward expansion, and now also Stormblood? Gasp! Real talk. Final Fantasy XIV played a very important part of my life in helping me find out who I was. Well, I already knew who I was, but helping me sort of come to terms with a lot of things, helping me meet a lot of my friends today. I actually, some of my friends that are in the chat right now, I met through Final Fantasy XIV. So, you know who you are. I love you all. I do not miss Ultimate Rating, unfortunately, but I still do some Savage raiding. I still do some Dome and Mahjong from time to time in the Gold Saucer. Gold Saucer. I almost forgot the Gold Saucer. And of all the expansions, I will present a very, very. I hope it's not a cold. I hope it's not too much of a hot take. Shadowbringers is the best expansion, hands down. It just is. Like, I know people love Endwalker, and they're like, oh my god, Endwalker finished so many things, and it was so dramatic and so much, but for me, Shadowbringers, for the position you are in as the player, and for how the story goes, Shadowbringers is probably like peak 14 in my opinion. I do think Endwalker is great. I also really like Dawntrail. I actually really like Dawntrail in a lot of ways. I know people did not like Dawntrail sometimes, but I feel like the internet has a tendency to like sort of like fall down whenever they're not the star of the show. And this was one of those cases with Dawntrail. Dawntrail is beautiful. So I think that Dawntrail, while it has a lot of lore building and some people get like tired of the lore building, I really thought that some of the themes of Dawntrail were extremely good. Like the immigrant perspective. This bird has traveled a lot. So having traveled a lot, I can say that, like, you know, that immigrant story that exists kind of in an underlying tone in a lot of ways in Dawntrail is really well done. It's really tastefully done. The family part of it as well. I think Dawntrail's actually, like, themes wise, extremely good. And I think that folks give it a hard time for some, you know, tiny reasons where they're like, I'm not the hero anymore. Blarg. So yeah. Someone who says that Stormblood was peak. I mean, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't be like, you can't say that. I'd be like, yeah, okay. You can say that. I might not agree with you, but like, you can say that, sure. I would be fine with that. Be fine with that. Yeah, Dawntrail is cinema, absolutely. Endwalker kind of washed, yeah. Endwalker kind of washed, and the raids. Oh, Endwalker raids really got me. They got me to quit raiding for a while, absolutely. Also, welcome in to the Jester Banana, and oh, I actually missed Oriscos. If you're in here, I'm so sorry I missed you. Hello, Oriscos. Hello, Jester Banana. Good to see both of y'all in the stream. Welcome. But yeah, just delivering my, I guess, turns out the 14 takes are kind of cold takes, so that's good news. No one will eat the burb for these takes, thank goodness. Okay, very silly addition to the games list. This is a group of games that I think that a lot of people will be like, why is this on the list? You said you love music, you said you love like beautiful stories and beautiful like art and all these things and blah blah blah. Why are these three on the list? What are these? These are very silly. These are silly. Okay. As a child, I really loved some sports games because I played a lot of small sports growing up. I was a tennis kid growing up, and I still play tennis from time to time. So that explains the Smash Court Tennis Pro Tournament 2. Fun fact, you know how Topspin is the major tennis game today? It used to not be. Namco had a game called Smash Court Tennis that was actually quite good. And fun fact, you could play Heihachi in this game. You could be Heihachi Mishima playing tennis against people. Insanity. It was such a good game. It was so funny. They even had like a Heihachi racket and a Heihachi court, and it was really hilarious, and it was great, and it was fun. It was one of my earliest exposures to Tekken, actually. So that was a fun game. I played it a lot. Hot Shots Golf. So again, I was a PlayStation kid, so the funny Mario Golf that everyone else played, I played Hot Shots Golf, which basically had the exact same mechanics, but was just cartoony characters and a little bit less power-uppy. Yeah, fun game. Actually, Hot Shots Golf kind of stands the test of time. It's a pretty fun game. If you have a PS2 lying around and you have that game around, you should boot it up because it's pretty good. And then FIFA, the FIFA series. I love watching soccer. I love playing soccer. I love playing the video games for soccer. So FIFA is up there for me because my favorite part was you would make your little like athlete, and your athlete would be like rated like 55 and be terrible and like be the slowest mother alive, and also just kind of like be terrible. Like you try to shoot and your ball like just like, you know, like slips out from under you, or you try to shoot and you like miss the goal by like a mile and you hit someone's face in the stands, right? But then like little by little you build yourself up to become the greatest, you know, soccer hero of all time and score like 10 goals a game. That was fun. That was very fun. Maybe someday we'll do on stream a level up my character from very bad to very good of some kind of sports game, whether it's a baseball game or a soccer game or even like a football game. Who knows? Yes. Did I see the whole thing with Konami and FIFA post EA losing the... Yeah, I did. I think now it's like EA has like an FC game or something instead. Super funny. Super funny. Because, like, basically, if you know, you know, but basically they just really, like, all these sports games, they don't change the game at all. They just release the same game with, like, a little tweak every year and, like, updated names. That's kind of it. So it gets kind of old after a while. Like, if you play FIFA 14, it just kind of feels the same as, like, playing FIFA 20. And I know all the actual FIFA athletes will yell at me for that. All the esports people will yell at me for that. I don't care. It's the same game. It really is. Baseball enjoyer, yes. I am a baseball enjoyer. I have a very favorite baseball team. Actually, it is a bird baseball team. I will not say what it was, but if you know, you know. Those who know exactly what I love for baseball. Yep, Money, indeed. Konami is... Yeah, Konami can do something sometimes, but we try our best, even in spite of it. Esports exists for FIFA. There are, like... I'm pretty sure there are, like, actual FIFA tournaments that people have played in, or, like, there were FIFA leagues online that people played in, so I think that was a thing, for sure. At one point, I think even pro soccer teams signed, like, esports players to play FIFA. And some racing teams signed players to play the racing game, for instance, with, like, the actual steering wheel and whatnot. So, yeah. Also, welcome in Pixelated Pineapple. Thank you for following for the Bird Barcade. Yippee! All right. Okay. Jumping in. Thoughts on pizza and cheeseburgers? I do love pizza. I do love cheeseburgers. They are great foods. Yes. First baseball games was Phillies Expos. Oh my god. The Expos were a team. I forgot that was a thing. The Montreal Expos were a team. Oh my god. That's like... Oh god. Huh. I'm gonna try not to think about time and the passage of time. Oh my... Yes, a young Pedro. Oh my lord. Well... But yeah, baseball. We love baseball here too. If you are following the World Series, two teams one team I like a lot more than the other team. One team I hate, that is in the playoff, that is in the World Series. I feel like everyone hates the team that I hate. I'm not gonna say it in case, you know, someday, like, that team decides to, you know, offer me some sort of opportunity for some reason. Hummingbird sponsored by, sponsoring the, I won't say it, but my chat knows. My chat knows. Like, if you're in the chat, you know. You know. There's one team that spends so much more than anyone else and then does really well. You know. Imagine now if your team that you love was in the same division as that team your entire life. Fun. Very fun. Alrighty. It wouldn't be a favorite game section if I didn't include Tekken 8. Woo! Yeah! Crowd goes wild! Woo! Okay. Yes. Okay. We get it, Hanabi. You love Tekken. Yes. Okay. Yes. Moving on. Yeah, I do love Tekken. I'll actually take this time to explain a little bit more about how I came to love Tekken, because that's pretty important. So, why did I start playing Tekken? The answer will surprise you. I didn't start playing Tekken because I actually, like, played Tekken. I started playing Tekken because there was this game called Tekken Tag Tournament. And in Tekken Tag Tournament, what you could do is play bowling. So Daddy Hachidori played a lot of Tekken Tag Tournament, and I played the bowling game when he wasn't playing. So, welcome in. Thank you, Tides, for the follow. Hello, Tides. Good to see you. Welcome in. So yeah, oh my god, I accidentally moved forward on the slide. Someone else follow. Oh my goodness. Crossburn, thank you for the follow. Welcome in as well. Sorry you're late. That's okay. It's okay. You're not late. You're just on time to catch the Bird Arcade. We're having a great time already. Yeah. Early, late, doesn't matter. Whenever you can fit it in. Yeah. So, what happened? I played the bowling game, and it was so wonky and silly and funny. The bowling pins in this game were literally like they were funny little Heihachi Mishima heads. I think later Tekkens also sometimes had this Tekken bowling, and like the animations for like when you got a strike or like a turkey or like all things like this were absolutely silly. So, and it was just funny being able to play as like a panda bear is bowling. That's hilarious. So that was funny. Yes. Yeah, you could be Kuma or Panda and like be bowling. And Jun Kazama was here as well, so I really enjoyed seeing her. And then, very recently, I was at a big gaming convention. Those who have been here will know exactly what this was. I was at a big gaming convention last year, and I saw all these advertisements for Tekken 8, And I saw big faces I recognizing, including a trailer with Jun Kazama. And I was like, oh my god, she's back. She's real, chat. She's real. The Jun Kazama is real. And she had all these birds, and she was glorious and elegant and fantastic. I was like, oh my god, Jun Kazama's back. We have to try this game. We have to try this game. And so I met all these Tekken cosplayers, and I met all these cool people playing. And so they had like a demo line. And so I just like, one day I just spent like a whole couple hours just like playing the game, having never played Tekken before, just playing against random people in the crowds. And I was winning up a bunch of like games. I was like, damn, maybe I should try playing this game. And I had tried like a little bit of other fighting games before, like for maybe a week or two at a time, and I never really had the best experience. But for some reason, Tekken just like felt right, kind of like it felt good. So I was like, okay, let's give this a shot. And so hence a Tekken gamer was born, and she suffered a lot. Yes, she did. But yeah, I saw the gameplay reveal trailer for June, and I was like, yep, that's me. I gotta play her. That's me. So you're gonna expect to see a lot of Tekken on our stream. Yes, yes, yes. Should be a very fun time. Okay, more funny stuff. Favorite anime number 1, Madoka Magica. Yes, yes, yes. If you know, you know. It's the saddest Yuri alive. Although I guess they don't really say Yuri in the anime. Like, whatever. Okay, sure. Details. Most importantly, Homura did nothing wrong. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. I don't care what you say to me. Homura did nothing wrong. You cannot convince me that she did anything wrong. Yeah. If you see it, you'll know. I can't spoil anything about this. I can literally not say anything except for it is a magical girl anime. If you haven't seen it, you must see it. It is required viewing. So if you're in chat and you haven't seen it, your homework for tonight is to go find it. I don't care how you see it. You can hoist a flag if you need to. You know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. And you can go watch it and think about it and get back to me later this week, okay? Yes? Understood? Understood? Nod yes if so. Yes? Yes, chat? Yes? Okay, good. Yes? Alright. So, Madoka Magica, very important. Must watch. Yes, Nichijou. So this is the funny one. This one, the humor in this one is probably one of the best things I've seen in my life. You cannot convince me that there's a funnier anime out there. Like this is peak funny. And also, yeah, City the animation coming soon. I cannot wait. Like I hope, dear God, that they make City good. Because if City is good, because KyoAni has had some interesting stumbles lately. They've had some suspicious stuff that I cannot recommend anymore. Yes, unfortunate. But all that aside, if City is peak, that would be a very good recovery for them, because I love Nichijou, and I think that City seems to have that kind of vibe. So I'll be really happy if that happens. We'll see if it happens. KyoAni has bad misses. Yeah, their bad misses are very bad. But yeah, Nichijou is my energy. I hope so. Hey, if I can give you funny Nichijou energy, then I'm cooking. I'll be happy. Actually, I think my favorite part of the Nichijou series is the rock paper scissors Janken Pon series, where they'll just the very absurd endings to all of those will always get me. And the jump rope series, and the Helvetica standard cutouts. Oh my god, that show, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Yes. You're Lion April. How convenient. As a pianist and a flutist, or flautist, I'm supposed to say. Not necessarily a violinist, but as a longtime pianist, yeah, this one hits right where it hurts. Like if you grew up learning piano and you went to music school a little bit, you know exactly what Your Lie in April is about. It hits different, and then you understand. And also the animation for this series, brilliant. It's synced to the music. It's actually like what the people are playing is actually what happens on screen. It is gorgeous. So Your Lie in April, definitely a banger. Must watch, absolutely. It's not necessarily maybe a musician, because I was already a musician at that point, but yeah, it keeps me going. It keeps me going. I love this anime so much. Maybe in April we'll do a little watch along. We'll see. We'll see. Should be possibly fun. Can I play Ballad number 1? So fun fact. I have sight-read a little bit of Ballad number 1 before. I actually can play Ballad number 3. I've studied piano for a long time, and so I haven't practiced nearly enough these days, but there was a time when I was pretty decent at piano and I played quite a few small concerts and stuff. So I can play some Chopin. So maybe someday I'll do like a classical concert here that's a little different vibe from all the other stuff that people like. Maybe I'll learn some pieces and play some classical. Who knows? At the very least, it could be like a for Elise or something. Hello, Codillium. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the Bird Arcade. Yeah. So yeah, Your Lie in April. Very fun one. And yes. Kimi no Na wa Your Name. What a fantastic movie. This movie. Oh boy. To say that I cry every time I watch this movie would be an understatement. I think I've watched this movie a good 13 times or so at this point, and every single time I think I've cried like at least for 20 minutes afterwards. Doesn't matter that I know exactly what's going to happen. Doesn't matter that I know exactly like where everything, like what exactly will occur at every single point where all the stuff happens. I will still absolutely be emotionally wrecked by this movie. And the reason why I have it out for people's feels is because I love the music in these things. Like, think about it. Your Lie in April music, peak. Like, Monica music, peak. Kimi no Na wa, the best music ever. Radwimps, okay. Radwimps music, fire. Absolute, utter fire. We love Radwimps. We love it. We love it. Yes. Speaking of music, some of my favorite music. Here is an extremely incomplete list of artists that I really love that you should listen to. And I'm sorry to artists that I love that I cannot include here because there's just not enough space on the screen. Number 1. Oh, well, I did line by line. Okay, if folks who know me know that I'm a really big simp for Bao the Whale. Bao is my Kamiyoshi. I love her so much. Maybe someday she will see a clip of me and I will probably faint and pass out and perish on the spot. The hummingbird will be no more. But yes, I absolutely love Bao. Big Bao fan. And actually, I think she just released like a cover today with some other folks, with Shiki, I think, and another person. So yes, go check out, go stream all her music. Her music is amazing. I love her music. Live A. I love Live A. If you know who Live A is, you're in the right place. I love the jazzy vibes that Live A has. IU, a K-pop artist who I've loved for a long time. Dean, another sort of R&B artist I've loved for a long time from Korea. Haze, Radiohead. Very different from the other ones on this list, but also fantastic. Twice, a quintessential girl group. Red Velvet, also another fantastic girl group. Yeah, I like K-pop for sure. In fact, here's some more pop that I like. Baekhyun. Not a lot of people know her. She's fantastic. You should listen to her stuff. Chappell Roan. I am hot to go. Yes, I am. The burb is hot to go. Sabrina Carpenter. I'm also short. I'm sometimes sweet. Sometimes I'm feisty. But I am sometimes sweet. And Daniel Caesar, who will vibes you out like there's no other. Like, if you want vibes, Daniel Caesar got you with the vibes. Like, Japanese denim. Yes. Cherry Ferrari. They're actually a very small artist, but if you go listen to them, I promise, they don't even have that many songs. You will love Cherry Ferrari. They got like that sort of sad in the club vibe. I love Cherry Ferrari. Kendrick Lamar. You can never get Kendrick Lamar, the GOAT. What more can be said about Kendrick Lamar? Actually, the GOAT proved it again this year, by the way. Screw all the haters. Kendrick Lamar is the best. We love Kendrick. Slushy. Very different from everything else. EDM style. Love Slushy. And Sean Wasabi for that pop future-based EDM style vibe. I think Porter could also be on this list, honestly. There's a lot of artists that I could have added. I just didn't have space. Not enough space. In fact, I didn't have space because there were all these video games I already talked about. Like, you know, well, I'm kind of covering a part of it. Hold on. Yeah. Valhalla, Katamari, Final Fantasy 14, Nier, Celeste, the Kingdom Hearts series. If you know, you know. Yes. Okay. Important and notable women. Who are women that I care about. I'm a big fan of Jill from Valhalla. Big fan. Yes, Jill Stingray is one of my Oshis. Those who know me know that I might have a thing for nine-tailed fox woman. So, yeah. Ari, we love Ari. Ari has permission to eat me. I will say that Ari has permission to eat me. She can eat me any day. Yeah. I'll say it. Jane Doe. Oh my god. Jane Doe. Okay, people have accused Zenless of being quote-unquote a Gooner game. I get it. I understand the allegations. Look. Jane Doe. We love Jane Doe. Okay, what more can we say? The way she swishes in, oh my god. Jane Doe got me feeling some kind of way, chat. Feeling some kind of way. Absolutely. Okay. Any Arknights enjoyers in the chat will know that I also really like Viviana the Candlelight. Viviana's fantastic. Absolutely goated. I love her. She's fantastic. She's amazing. I think these folks are all on the crush list. I think some of the next folks are not on the crush list, but there's still people that I think are really important that you should know about. Gaia and Reen from Shadowbringers Raid series. If you haven't played the Raid series in Shadowbringers, you have to. You really have to. These two are the lesbian daughters that we all need. Okay? Like, protect the lesbian daughters at all costs. Yes. June Kasama. I talked about June already. She is my favorite Tekken character. She is everything to me. She's very important. You're going to see a lot of her on stream. Yes, you will. And one more for the Love Live enjoyers. Rico from Aqua. So my favorite from Muse in Love Live was actually Rin, Hoshizora Rin. But when Aqua came out, I became the biggest Rico stan of all time. And the story goes that when I was playing Love Live's Idol Festival back when they had the first game, this particular Angel Rico card, this UR card, was only available for a limited time, and you had to pull on it, and if you didn't get it, it would never come back. So I saved up for like a year in advance because I was playing on the Worldwide Edition. Saved up all the love ka, all the love gems, spent all of it on her. Like 300 pulls. Not a single one of them was Angel Rico. Because Love Live doesn't really have a pity system. It was such a tragic time. In the end, she did not come home, but it's okay. The story ends well. When I visited Japan, what I ended up doing was that actually I decided that, okay, I will just find her. So I went to the Love Live School Idol Cafe, and there they were selling acrylic stands. And guess who happened to be sold there? Angel Rico! My eyes are going crazy. My tracking is a little wonky sometimes. Still working that out. I'll probably have to adjust some things later. But yeah. Angel Rico, there was an acrylic stand. So I got a little acrylic stand and brought it home. And now she sits on top of one of my dressers. So didn't have her in the game, but the game disappeared and the acrylic stand is forever. So when in doubt, when your waifu doesn't come home, just buy her in person. Alrighty. Yeah. June, very important. Yeah. Someone calling me in a rat screwer in the chat, a rat fucker in the chat. Yeah. Fair, guilty as charged. That's fair. That's noted. She didn't. Yep. I still got her. Mama Kazama. Yep. Indeed. And Ari, yes, Kagami. I really do love Ari. I was a one-trick Ari for a very long time. So if you ever find my mastery chart online, if you know my League of Legends account, if you ever get to play with me, you can find my mastery chart, and you will see that I have amassed a ridiculous number of points on exactly one champion. In spite of all my A-round games. In spite of that. Yes. Okay. Moving right along to the credits section. Ba-ba-da-da. Important people who are not fictional. These are very real people. These are people who all of you should thank for making this stream possible, and I have so much to thank for. First of all, my two mamas, Matsushima and Mio Mihara. Thank you so much. so much. Y'all have been so fantastic. Both of these two went through a lot last year. And it's been an honor to be they're brought into the world by them. They are amazing. If you don't follow them already, what are you doing? Go follow them. They're freaking fantastic. Their character design is amazing. Their art is amazing. Both of these two are amazing. So cannot thank them enough for my existence on this plane of this sphere of existence. I'm very thankful for my parents. More credits. The logo. You see that logo in the top right? Yeah, up there. Yes? Okay. That's my Mika logo. So big shout out to Mika logo. Thank you for... I think Mika was my first ever non-commission after the model. Thank you, Mika. You did a fantastic job with the logo. I'm so thankful. Thank you. MXsuki for the stream overlay, which you see right now. Yippee! Also fantastic. Thank you so much there. And oh god, guys, I don't know if you guys saw this before. I think you guys might have seen it on Twitter and Blue Sky, or you might have seen it on the stream when we're doing the starting soon screen. Charisha like randomly popped up on my Twitter feed one day, and I was just like, this guy's got cool art. And then he was like, I'm doing emergency commissions for stuff. I was like, oh, I see. So I was like, hey, Charisha, would you be down to draw me? I was like, yeah, sure, cool. And no more than like a week and a half later, the most gorgeous landscape art I've ever seen. Like, there's a lot of artists out there that just do like the art, right? And holy moly, you guys will see it again soon because it's the album cover art for the song and whatnot, but and the in-between screen that I use. But oh my god, I told him I want to walk in the park. That's kind of it. And all of a sudden I look over like a week and a half later and it's just this gorgeous little like nighttime scene of me, and I'm just like, oh my god. So big thank you there as well. Yes. All right, even more credits. The blush rig. When I'm blushing. Hold on. Wait, why isn't it working? There we go. When I'm blushing. Yippee. Blush rig was by Little Mune. So if Little Mune is around, Little Mune, thank you. AV did the panel buttons. If you haven't heard of AV's story, you should definitely go look her up. AV's been through a lot of things, but AV made the panel buttons. Spooky made the stinger, which you see a lot of between scenes, and all this jazz ring in the background. So like, I'm okay at jazz. I do my best on jazz. I do my best on music. There's this creator named Jazzopa on YouTube that makes fantastic free BGM for people to just use. And it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna rearrange things you like into jazz, and just puts up hours and hours of this stuff for anyone to use, as long as you credit. So thank you, Jazzopa. I also want to give a really quick shout out to actually, I'm not sure if they're here, but Kate, Caddy, and Airbyte, both of whom helped me out a ton with setting up the stream stuff. Kate helped me with the practice stream, and Airbyte actually, literally last night, Airbyte and I were just like in a call, like, hey, how do I do this filter? How do I do this thing? Is the mic okay? Is this okay? Are you okay? Is life okay? And yeah, we just yapped for a while and it was fine. So thank you, bestie. Alrighty. Yes, Airbyte is my senpai, my VTuber senpai. Yes, thank you, senpai. Alright. Moving right along. Okay. What are our goals here at the Bird Barcade? Number 1, let's teach some VTubers about the joys of playing Tekken 8. I don't want to think I'm an expert. I'm okay at Tekken 8. I think I do pretty well. But one thing that I do want to do is get more people into playing these games. Because basically, like, when I started, like, yeah, there were some people that, like, were making cool content for stuff. And I, like, for instance, Fee makes the best content, like, for learning Tekken, for sure. But I also felt like it'd be cool to have more folks who were, like, kind of looked like me or sounded like me, right? Who also did Tekken. And I think that's a cool thing. And I think we need more folks like that in Tekken. Also, I want to teach, you know, people to not be scared of Tekken, because everyone I talk to when I talk about Tekken, they're like, oh my god, Tekken's such a scary game, look at the big move list. But Tekken 8 is probably the most approachable Tekken that there's ever been in history of Tekken, in my opinion. And compared to a lot of fighting games that I've tried, it just feels like actually you can actually get used to things pretty comfortably and still feel pretty decent pretty quickly. So I want to teach VTubers, if you want to learn Tekken, hit me up. I'm so down. Like, I'm so down to like teach like simple stuff, you know? Number 2, I want to record and produce a full album of songs someday. It's really tricky. It's not easy, but I've been practicing music production for a long time now, and you're going to hear one of the songs later, which I'll play for you guys that I'm going to release tonight. But I really, really want to make like an album of like either some covers, maybe even, honestly, if someday I have an original song, I would be so happy. Like, you don't know how happy I would be. I'd be so happy if I got an original song. So that is definitely a thing I want to do someday, for sure. I really want to cast for a major Tekken tournament. That would be super cool. Like one of the big ones, like Evo might be tough. Evo might be pushing it, but something big, you know, some sort of big competition would be really fun. So I would love to do that someday. And maybe, you know, doing some of my virtual forum would be a really cool thing. So maybe someday there'll be a VTuber casting for Evo. Who knows? Who knows? Why not? Why not me? Yeah, I'm a star. Okay. So fun fact about this barcade is that I'm not actually a trained bartender at all. I just like mixing funny drinks at home sometimes. So yeah, this is an unlicensed bar. I'm so sorry. You might get some weird drinks here sometimes and weird cocktails. I apologize. I will try my best to not poison y'all. But if you enjoy the spirit of social and getting together for fun stuff, mocktails as well. Mocktails appreciated. I love a really good mocktail, like a good shrub or a good like bitter. Oh my god, there's so much good stuff out there. So yeah, would definitely say that I actually might want to actually learn to become a trained bartender for real someday. So that'll be a really fun goal to have. Yeah, more goals on the list, but I think that's all. And oh yes, most importantly, this is already happening. Like, I've met some really cool people already. A lot of the folks in the chat who I've met have just like been amazing to me. Making new friends. Every VTuber says this, but for real, like, I wouldn't do this if I didn't want to meet some cool people. And I've already met some fantastic people. So absolutely, making new friends would be on there. Yeah, I can cast for Evo. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Stardust. Gotta get Tekken first. Yeah, gotta buy Tekken. It is a little expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but hint, you should search up a thing that unlocks doors, right? There's a very specific thing that unlocks doors, and before that you put a little thing that a tiny little circular thing that you would put in a machine to play music. That plus the second word, we're doing charades here, right? You combine those two together, find a website where you can find access code to games for cheaper than the original price for Steam. Would highly recommend. Those who know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every time I try to wink, I wink 3 times. I'm not sure why. So you get triple winks instead of single winks, but that's okay. Casting ECT, yeah, it would be cool if I could cast ECT. That'd be cool. But yeah, embracing the weird looking drink with vigor. Thank you for the trust. And if it can be 8, also applies to drinks, absolutely, right? What could go wrong? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing suspicious. No suspicious burb here. Very, very trustworthy burb. Not at all. Hammers open doors. Yes. Well, hammers sometimes open doors, but I would say something more metallic and tiny and fits in a slot. Yes. Yes. I'm just really excited to wink. Yeah. I guess I'm excited to wink. All right. Okay. Now we get to the future. Future. Initiate Squidward sit-up process. Okay. Tekken 8. We love Tekken 8. You're going to see it on the stream. We're going to do the rank climb from 0 to hero. Well, hero is subjective, but hero meaning pretty reasonable rank, right? So hopefully we'll make it pretty high, but I'll try to play a lot of ranked on stream, which is actually a nerve-wracking experience for me too, because I don't usually play ranked on streams, but that'll be fun. Tournament art as well. So, okay. All right, you heard it here first. Chat, don't pretend like you never heard this later on when I announce it. In like months away from now, right? But someday, I really want to make a tournament. The tournament is going to be... So you know how in Tekken, the main characters well, for instance, like Kazuya and like other characters, when they do their Electric Wind God Fist, they'll say Doria, like Doria, right? Well, what if we had a tournament for VTubers called Hachidori? Huh? Huh? Yeah? I felt like that was a good pun. Hachidori would be a very fun time. So pretend like you never heard the name before, and like whenever I end up making this happen, pretend like you haven't heard before. It's completely new. Oh my god, what a crazy new idea that Miss Hanabi has figured out, right? Yes. When that happens, pretend it's a completely new thing. But I've already thought of this. I think the idea would be to do like one tournament that's kind of for folks who I'm teaching, who are sort of learning how to play Tekken for the first time, who are VTubers, and then another one, which is sort of like there are quite a few VTubers out there that are very good at Tekken already, and I would love to feature them because I feel like a lot of Tekken is featuring all these really great IRL players and they're fantastic, but there are also some really cool VTubers playing Tekken, and I want to see them get the limelight. So I want to do like a VTuber Tekken tournament where you have to be a VTuber. It might be a little bit of a restriction, but that's okay. I want to see them do well, and I want them to have a fun time. So yeah, Kaiser's Kaiser's Azucena is fantastic. Like, I mean, Kawaii Face Smiles would be cool to have. Like, I know Anya sometimes does Tekken streams with a VTuber. Like, there are some folks that do some VTubing on the side as well, so that would also count, I think. But yeah, you can't just slap a PNG on and say, "Oh, I'm a VTuber." That would be a little disingenuous. But if you really have been VTubing for a while and you also play Tekken a lot and you're pretty good, I would probably want to do something like that. So would put that up there as an idea. So yeah, but also a fun little teaching some people and getting some people to play would be fun. Yeah. Next. Well, I said it earlier. Valorant to League of Legends. If you love Riot Games, you gotta Riot Games. It's just how it be. It's just how it go. It's just how it do. I will play Ari on stream. It will happen. It's gonna happen this week, actually, so yeah. You're gonna have to endure some really terrible League of Legends play and some very jump scary Valorant play. Eventually I will improve at some of these things because it's been a minute since I played them as much. But yeah, I still love playing the games, and I especially love playing some of these, especially like ARAMs with friends are fine. Valorant is fine, so you know, you can never go wrong. But yeah, I will be e-girling. Maybe not e-palling, but e-girling at the very least. Music making! I see Deadlock in the chat. You know, I've tried Deadlock quite a few times. I thought I was bad at Valorant and League. Chat, I think I've played a Deadlock game where I literally had, I think I was 20,000 souls behind the next player. It was pretty terrible. It was quite bad. So Deadlock, I can try, but tricky, not the easiest. Music making. Well, you heard it earlier, and you're gonna hear more of it in a bit too, actually. I love making music. So I love dealing with Ableton. Maybe one of these days we'll do a little Ableton stream where I just like make something on the fly for you guys. I'm like, hey, let's make a thing. Let's make something funny and silly and see what happens, and you know, try to go from there. That'll be a fun stream. So I might do that. We'll see how that goes. It'll be fun. Okay. Zenless. This might happen. I've been playing some Zenless. I actually kind of paused for a bit so I would have the story to save for stream so that we could sort of play story on stream, because I caught up to everything up to Jane Doe, and I have a C2 Jane Doe, I think. It's been a while since I logged in. But I have Jane Doe. I don't have a weapon, but I really love using Jane Doe, so I would definitely put that out there. And then I saw the Bernie's trailer, and oh my god. Yeah, we need to catch up to get Bernie's, I think, if we can get some time. So I might do that as a stream at some point. We'll see where that goes. But yeah, let's go gambling. And for legal reasons, please gamble responsibly, folks. I know there will be a lot of gotcha gamers in the chat. I know we have Arknights people. I know we have Fake Go people. I know we have like Nikkei people, all these people. Okay. Zenless people, Genshin people, look, Honkai people. Gotcha responsibly. Be careful. These games want to take your money. They always try to take my money. You gotta be careful. So we might play some gacha, but only if y'all promise to be responsible. Repeat it with me, chat. Be responsible. Yes, yes. Okay. Let me unbig myself. Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna gamble on Honkai. Don't gamble! The Azure and Wuthering Waves, don't gamble! Please. I mean, okay. Look, if you can responsibly do so, I will not be like, no. But be careful. Okay, next up, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'll probably play this a couple times. I used to play it a decent amount. I might get back into the swing of things on this thing. We'll see how it goes. I heard the meta right now is something with Mahjong called Tenpai. I think. Kind of Mahjong related? I don't know. Something with dragons? Whatever. Master Duel. It'll happen. But before I need to remember what Pot of Greed does again, because I think I forgot, chat. Someone told me a long time ago and I like forgot about it, so yeah. I hope I remember in time. Yeah. Welcome in, Raz. Welcome in. Alright. Speaking of Mahjong, Mahjong Soul could be up on the table. That would be fun. Very fun to do. I do love playing Mahjong. If you ever want to play me in Doman Mahjong or Mahjong Soul or one of those things, hit me up because I love playing those games. So yeah, Mahjong Soul is great. Valhalla, which we talked about earlier. We might actually end up doing a Valhalla stream at some point where I just like walk through the Valhalla game bit by bit. So if you ever want to do that, well, if I ever want to do that, I will loop you all in and do some fun Valhalla playthrough just for everyone to sort of enjoy the chill, fun times. Hana will be I don't know if I'll be... I'm not Saint. I'm nowhere near Saint. I think I'm expert, so I'm not terrible. I'm not that great. Other variety games also could be here. So whatever's fun, whatever's trendy, whatever we have fun with. Who knows? Maybe it's Mario Party Jamboree. Maybe it's Buckshot Roulette. Maybe it's, you know, flavor of the month. That can happen. So I'll try to also include some fun games that I know everyone in the community loves and have some fun stuff that way. I mean, heck, you could have Minecraft. You could have whatever, right? We'll see what comes there. But just because something's not listed here doesn't mean it can't be played. It might show up. We'll see. We'll see if it happens. Okay. Speaking of games, this is the first schedule. Yay! Okay. So today is the debut stream, which is pretty self-explanatory. You are here. You are at debut. After that is Tekken 8 on Thursday. So I'm going to try to play some Tekken for the first time on Thursday. Not for the first time. I have played Tekken before. Don't get it twisted. I know how to play the game. So when you see me on second Dan and you're like, you know, why is the second Dan crushing all these random people? It's not because I'm actually second Dan. It's because I've played the game before. So keep that in mind. But hello, Bati. Guess what, Bati? You're the 100th follower. Yippee! We made 100 followers! Yay! I'm happy. I didn't think I'd get to 100 followers this soon. I was like planning to make like a whole like goal of like, hey, when 100 followers hits, I'm gonna do something really funny. Like I'll share like a cocktail recipe, or I'll like, you know, have some sort of like drinking stream or something like that. I thought I would do that, but we already did 100, so oops. we'll have to plan that already. So I guess I'll start figuring that out. Yeah, welcome in. Oh my God, more people coming in. Yes. Thank you everybody who's here. So that's today, debut stream, and there's more stuff still to come on today. But Tekken 8 is happening on Thursday, so that'll be fine. And then Sunday will be some Valo League. It really depends on what I'm feeling that day. Like if I feel like locked in, maybe it's Valorant. If I feel less locked in, maybe it's a little bit of like slightly drinking ARAMs or League normal games. We'll see what happens. But yeah, a few solo streams to start, and I also have some folks who have expressed that they want to do some collaborations, so I will also do that. I am indeed NA Cali. More Valo, less League. Yeah, whereas so the story goes that before I played Tekken, I was actually really into Valorant. If you guys know, there was this guy named Woohoojin back in the day, and I was a really big Woohoojin like banana but I was very banana pilled. I was banana maxing. I was banana pilled. I was doing all the daily practice and all the VOD review and everything and trying to get better. And I went from literally like high iron all the way to like gold in like a half a year. So the approach really did work. And then Wu Hujin kind of no longer exists, and I'm sad. So I'm very sad because I miss Wu Hujin a lot. And I miss all the people in that community a lot because the community kind of isn't as close as they used to be. So I'm a little bit sad about that. But so since Tekken and since that, I haven't really played as much Valorant, but I'm recovering my skills bit by bit. I am getting my head blown off over and over again in death matches and trying to remember how to strafe, stop, and shoot, and strafe back again and back and so on. Yes, yes. This burb can sometimes wield a gun. Yes, yes, yes. Don't bonk me for that, Twitch. I promise I'm not a deadly burb. Yes. Okay. But yeah, Valorant and League are going to be there, and I would be absolutely down to play some League. Yeah. So first couple streams might be solo, but I will definitely start having some more folks in for future stuff as well. So expect fun things in the future. Okay, I think that's the end. That's the end. Okay, so that's the whole debut slides. We did it! It only took, oh my god, it took 2 hours. Well, that kind of works. I mean, almost on the dot. Alrighty, folks, let me switch back to... see if this works. Did I get this right? Ho ho! Hello! Wait, I'm not in just chatting position. No. There we go. There we go. Now we're here. Tiny Burb is here. Hi, chat. Welcome, chat. We are vibing in the Burb Arcade. So, while I get set up for the next part of the stream, I do want to actually drop the thing I promised, which is new cover song. Yippee! I worked really, really hard on recording and producing and mixing and mastering all the things for this song. I know a lot of people will like hire people to do it. I was like, no, I'm gonna challenge myself and do it myself. So I hope you guys like it. I played a piano, I played some flute, I played some other stuff. It was a lot of work. But while I transition the stream and move my piano back into the right position and get my stuff ready, I'm going to play the song for you all. And then I think at the end of the stream, I'll also probably like premiere it on YouTube or something. So I'll link that in the Discord as well. So if you want the link to the thing, join the Discord. I think I have a Nightbot for that, right? Yeah, I do. Wow, old Hanabi did a good job. Good job, old Hanabi. Hat self on shoulder. Okay, but yes. So if you haven't yet, definitely join the Discord. We will have more shenanigans there. I will put the music link in there and pin it somewhere so that people can see it and be like, look, we're music here. Listen to it whenever you want. And who knows? If all goes well, maybe I can get it on like something like Spotify or something. Because right now I'm only gonna have it as a YouTube video, but maybe I'll work on that. Yeah. Cool. So y'all, while I'm gone, be good, chat. Be good. Okay. And I'm going to be right back with the next part of the stream. So let me mute myself and I'll try to turn that music on. Chat, I lost the link. Hold on. The scuff is real. hide your heart from sight, lock your dreams at night. It could happen to you. Don't count stars or you might stumble. Someone drops a sign, down you tumble. Keep an eye on spring, run when church bells ring. It could happen to you. All I did was wonder how your arms would be, and it happened to me. Keep an eye on spring, run when church bells ring. It could happen to you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. All I did was wonder how your arms would be, and it happened, and it happened, and then it happened to me. Okay, can you guys still hear me? I hope I did this right. This is fine. Yes, yes. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys. I saw the love you guys were giving it. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, chat. For the longest time, I was so like terrified of sharing my voice for the longest time. So yeah, I was not gonna lie. It's definitely a big leap to release my singing voice immediately. But I'm just happy y'all enjoy it. I'm really thankful. Yeah. I'm glad you like it. So thank you guys so much. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Well, we have hit the more music phase. So I'm just gonna play some songs that I really like as a little thank you guys for coming to the stream. So a few songs, and then I'll let you guys know when it's over. But yeah, I'll chat in between them and just sort of. I know there's no chatting here, and also like I'm not gonna be able to catch some of the alerts because I actually have alerts muted because of the music. So I apologize in advance for any folks who are following or are coming in here who I miss. I'm so sorry because I probably miss you because, for instance, Evelyn, good to see you. I will probably miss you in a little while because I probably would not be able to see that, oh my god, you arrived. So welcome in. But I have the stream alerts turned off for the concert stage. So they will not interrupt the music. And I apologize in advance for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much. As my thank you, I'm going to play. This is one of my favorite pieces. And I actually, it's also one of my good friend's favorite pieces. I'm going to try this. So, unlike the Dearly Beloved song, some of these songs are a little less practiced. So if there are little oopsies here and there, just pretend you didn't hear them. That's the best I can do. But yeah, I will try my best and hopefully you guys enjoy. Yay! Who guessed it in the chat? Who guessed it in the chat? I'm looking through the chat to see who guessed it. Let's see. Wow. Lots of people. Oh, where did my chat go? No, my chat disappeared. No, where'd it go? I can't find it. OBS, why are you doing this to me? Oh my god, my OBS is freaking out right now. Hello? Hello? It's me, OBS. Where are you? Alright, we're gonna improv. Okay, yes, this'll work. This'll work. Okay. Alright. Twitch Stream Manager got me. When no one else got me, Twitch Stream Manager got me. Okay. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yes, Rez, I can play hot cross buns. But yeah, I hope you guys like the Nier. Yeah, it's Kinase theme. So it's from Nier Gestalt and from Replicant. And yeah. It is a song that also makes me cry every single time. You're gonna find that like a lot of the music that I like is music that makes people cry. And I don't try to make people cry, but like if that happens as a side effect, then like I'm sorry. Because a lot of the music I like is like that, and it's just you're gonna have to deal with it. But also I like a lot of like, you know, like the jazzy, like the what's jazzy, like the you know, I like jazz. I like jazz. I can vibe with some jazz. So you'll get some mix of stuff, but today's stuff is kind of all a little sad, and I apologize in advance. You guys got the happy song with the song cover premiere. You're not gonna get as much happy with some of this other stuff, but that's how the cookie crumbles, folks. That's just how it goes. Okay. Let's do maybe I do. Okay, actually I'll do this one. Yeah, let's try this. Yay! Yippee! Answers. Yeah, all the people with the answers. Yeah. Answers is also one of my favorite songs. It always gets. Someone put in the chat, triggered UCOP PTSD, and honestly, Big Boy Tori, yeah, that's real. I've been to the phase where Answers plays too many times. Oh god, but it, like, if you ever get to hear like a live orchestra rendition of it, or like one of those really great like if you see one of those like Final Fantasy concerts, like the name was escaping me. I completely forgot the name. Distant Worlds. If you ever get to go to a Distant Worlds concert near you, you should go, because they're probably gonna play Answers, and it's probably gonna blow your mind. Like, it's a great song. So, and yeah, we're gonna get Yuri Ultimate soon for Eden. Oh my god, we'll see how that goes. It should be fun. Eden also had some banger music, but yeah. So okay, yeah, Answers, another one that I want to play. So that's from Final Fantasy 14. Let me see if I can conjure this one up. I'm like trying to recall the things that I know so that I like don't accidentally screw up. Let me see what I can do here. Let's try this one. Let's see. Yay! Yay! That was Flow from Final Fantasy 14. Oh, yeah, that's another tearjerker. I think I didn't realize it, but I think every song I picked today was a tearjerker. That was kind of on me. Oops. Yeah, debuts are supposed to be like happy and stuff, right? I kind of pooped the bed with these choices. But I'm glad people like the music, and I'm glad they like the all the pretty well, thank you for saying that it's pretty. I'm trying my best, and yeah, like I said, it was a lot of work to try to get this to basically play properly through from the piano to the stream. Like I said, Ableton and I did not get along very well at first, but we figured it out. I think there was a time I actually had to change like how the piano like EQ. If you guys know what EQ is, it's like this way you can sort of shape the sound. Like the lows are less high, and it's short for EQ, short for equalizer. So you're trying to make the lows not too thuddy, make the highs not too tinny, and try to like shape the sound so that nothing is too loud, right? Because before all you could hear were like all this low stuff, and like that's all you could hear in the past. But I what's it called? I definitely did all the adjustments I needed for that. So yeah. Okay. Maybe I should play something a little. I haven't played this song in a while, but maybe I should just play it for fun. It's a happier song. So let me see if I can make this happen. It's been a minute since I played this, so if you hear some weirdnesses, it's me trying to remember how to play it because it's been a long time. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely have not played that one in a while because I was like, which chord comes next? What comes next? What was this? Blah, blah, blah. So that was definitely a trickier one. But yeah, that's I don't know if y'all know that one. That's a K-pop song. That is from IU's Modern Times album, but the deluxe version. So not on the original version. It's a song called Friday. I think in Korean it's literally 금요일에 만나요, I think is the name of the song. It's a very fun song. It's a duet originally. So like usually it's like etc. On those melody lines. But yeah, favorite song of mine. I love it a lot, and it's a little bit happier. So definitely one that will work better. If I wanted to be super happy, we would go like etc. Piano Man and whatnot. But that's not quite the vibe today. Today is less piano man and a bit more a bit more serious. We're very serious here with what we do. I guess yeah, Piano Man is a kind of, you're right, Stardust. Piano Man is a very serious one. Why don't I play Doki Doki? You know what? I wonder. Hold on. Give me like 10 seconds. Let me see. Can I find this? Let's it's like the right? Am I wrong? Is that the song? Actually, I wonder if I can figure it out. No, I don't know enough. Let's see. I wonder if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. It's been trying to. So one thing that I used to do for fun is I would try to figure out songs on the fly, which is not easy. But I wonder if I can get Just Monica working. Let's see. I wonder if I. Okay, that's probably all you're gonna get because I haven't played this song before, but that's what I can figure out. I think it's kind of about right-ish, kind of, yeah. Um, yeah, I used to do like making random music for fun. So maybe one of these days, if I am in good enough practice, I can sort of get requests from people and learn the songs by ear and sort of like try to make arrangements that make sense for a stream setting at some point and play them. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's most of what I had planned for music stuff. So I'm probably gonna call it a night, guys. Let's pop back to. Let me pop back to the just chatting. I'm not in position, and I have a keyboard on me. Oh, where's my keyboard? Okay, keyboard has disappeared, and now we are back. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I mean, we have kind of exhausted all the things. I could play Dearly Beloved again if people really want, but that's I spent a lot of energy on that first performance of it, honestly. um, uh, I mean, if people insist, I can play it again. It's true that some people did miss it because some people were not here earlier. So maybe I could try it again real quick. Let's see if I can pull it off. It will sound different because I am using so I use certain piano patches on Ableton to give you guys a sound. And I actually have to flip between some of those on that one because what sounds good in the high register doesn't always sound good in the low register. So it depends. So I can give me a quick second. Let me conjure up my magical piano. You know. Yep. Okay. Let me get that going. Let me get the concert back in scene. I can try it. Live singing, I would, except I don't have all the random small echo and other things and compressor and saturator and all the things I need to set up for that set up quite yet. Yeah. So, yes. Someday I will definitely do karaoke-ish things. I do want to, but maybe that'll be a thing you have to stay tuned for. Yes, yes. Yeah. See, I'm doing such a good job at streaming. I'm giving you reasons to come back to the stream in the future. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, I'm going to try. Let's close it out with one last encore of Dearly Beloved. Then let's make it happen. So let me get all this working. And now that I'm less nervous, maybe I'll do better on it this time. Although I think I did pretty decent the first round, so it's gonna be hard to top, actually. We'll see what happens. If it's worse, I apologize in advance. If you heard both versions, you're like, damn, Hanabi, you got cooked the second time around. It's been 2.5 hours. All right, let's go. Let me do this, and I will mute. And if I don't get to talk to you guys after this, thank you for stopping by the Bird Barcade, and for everyone that came today, the raids and everything. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. I'm overwhelmed by the support. I did not I'm shook because there are so many people that came and stopped by and said hi. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So thank you so much. And it was a great time getting to meet you all. And stay tuned for some Tekken on Thursday. Yeah. Okay. Well, Here goes nothing.